Welcome back to 60 Second Recs. I am Christina. This is the rec. Let me put 60 seconds on the clock. If I haven't sold you on joining us for Science Fiction Fantasy Book Club before, let me tell you more about one of our two October picks. This is How to Sell a Haunted House by Grady Hendrix. It is a haunted house story when Louise has to go home to deal with the death of her parents and closing out their house. She doesn't want to leave her daughter behind, she doesn't want to leave her with her ex, and she definitely doesn't want to go home to her parents' house to deal with all of this. In the mix, she also has to work on it with her brother Mark. She doesn't think fond things of Mark, and Mark doesn't want to sell the house. As they start to get into their parents' house, they realize it is stuffed to the rafters with puppets and things that their parents enjoyed and made. And they don't seem to be staying put where Mark and Louise put them when they're trying to clear them out. If you are a fan of haunted house stories, this is one for you to check out. Now, before I let you go, I'm going to flip to... This is the other October book that you can pick. And to keep me on time, I'm going to set a timer of 60 seconds on the clock. Okay, to pivot, this is a heartwarming story of friendship and demonic possession. If it sounds familiar, you might know that there is a movie version of it on Prime, and I think by now it might also be on DVD. But 1988, we follow Gretchen and Abby, who are two best friends that one night go skinny dipping and go check out this place, and it just goes horribly wrong. Or it seems like it might be fine, and then we start having Gretchen acting a little bit different, a little bit moody, irritated, and perhaps inciting some bizarre events, and potentially she might be possessed. But Abby's not sure if she can prove that. And then ensues this weird twist of like beaches and the Exorcist, but also told from a story of female friendship in 1988. Think Stranger Things, but like just the female friendships in Stranger Things, and then add potential demonic possession, and you've got my best friend's Exorcism. Those are the two books for the month of October for Science Fiction Fantasy. We're fitting everything on screen. We are doing something a little bit different for the month of October. Folks can read one book or the other, and then the idea is that they will try to convince the other person to read another person to read it or to skip it entirely. If not, either you want to check these out or you don't, just on your own, and I will see you next week.